So we have found over the years that sellers often get overwhelmed with their to-do list of things that they need to do to get their house ready for the market.
Yeah, they know they have to get some things done, but they don't know where to begin.
They don't know which are the priorities. So we've created a very simple system called the 5 3s that will help you as a home seller prioritize your to-do list. So one of the things that sellers often get overwhelmed with is just the length of the list of things that they know the house would look better or show better if they did. And that can really be paralyzing sometimes. So we created a system called the 5 3s, which helps sellers really understand what buyers are seeing and those places in the buying process, for lack of a better word, where buyers either fall into or out of love with your house.
Some of this might surprise you.
The first of the 5 3s is
the first 3 listing photos on the MLS.
Absolutely critical, because your photos are what's going to determine whether or not somebody actually comes and sees the house. And the first 3 photos determine whether or not somebody's going to stay and look at the rest of the photos. Don't take iPhone photos, professional photos, well lit, that really showcase those emotionally
special features.
They're special features, those places where somebody will connect with and go, ooh, I like the way that feels. Next piece of the 5 3s are the first 3 steps between the car and your front door.
Absolutely. What does it look like from the car to your front door? Are your flower beds weeded?
Yep.
What's the driveway look like? Have you pressure washed?
Don't have your buyers pull up and the first thing they see are the garbage cans. Think about where they're going to park, what they're going to be seeing between the door and the door. They will notice every little thing. Sometimes that can be just on your property, but sometimes that can be a neighboring property. So if you need your neighbor to mow the lawn, ask nicely, right? Mow it for them, whatever it happens to be. The next of the 5 3s is the first 3 things they notice
when they walk in the door.
Yeah, walking through the front door. This is really where you get to make the most important, perhaps, first impression, if you've got them to that point. What do people often notice?
Almost hands down, the first thing people notice is smell. Yeah. What does the house smell like?
You can't believe how many times we walk in with buyers and the first things out of their mouth is, do you smell that? Or what's that smell, right?
Do they have a cat?
Yeah, you don't want that to be the first thing that a buyer notices. Other things that they might notice are paint color. You don't want them to notice paint color. Paint color should be neutral. That should not be what's grabbing their attention. This is a place where staging can really shine because, again, it sets a tone or a feel for the house. So they walk in and they notice, oh, this looks so clean. Lighting.
Lighting is huge.
Lighting is absolutely critical in your entryway. Make sure your entryway is well lit. If you don't have natural lighting, get light, good, bright light bulbs.
Another comment we hear a lot is it's so dark.
So dark, and they notice that the moment they walk through that front door. The last 3 minutes of the drive to the house. This is all about neighborhood.
Maybe you don't list on garbage day?
Don't list on garbage days. If your street looks amazing in the spring because it's lined with cherry blossoms, put it on in the spring when you think the cherry blossoms are going to be out. If it looks great in the fall, list in the fall, if you can. Not always possible. This also, again, may involve talking to some neighbors, right? And be able to say, can we get the antique cars out of the driveway while we're showing our house?
Exactly.
The last of the 5 3s are the first 3 digits of your price. Is there a difference between listing a house at $800,000 and at $795,000?
We think so.
And the research tends to support this. And believe it or not, listing at $800,000 is better. It's called pricing on the bridge, and we'll talk about that in an upcoming video.
Yeah. So you don't want to miss that one.
I'm Eric Martin.
I'm Emily Austin. Together,
we are the Austin & Martin broker team powered by Metropolis.
So if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe or share.
Come in.
We're outside, obviously.
Lilac says hi.